I know that it's hard to take care of ourselves with so much going on in our lives. College can be really stressful with us trying to balance studies, extracurriculars, and all the challenges that come our way. But that gives us all the more reason to take care of ourselves. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about 9 self care habits to help us take care of our mind, body, and soul. The first self care habit is to say no. Sometimes it's very easy for us to commit ourselves to too many things, starting from lots of extracurriculars to going out with friends and all of that. But it's important that we prioritize what's essential in our life and learn to say no to what is not. It's important for us to put our mental and physical health first and to avoid burnout. The second self care habit is to appreciate yourself. Too often we indulge in negative self talk, and that leaves us feeling exhausted and irritated. Think about the situation. You wake up late one day and you couldn't be productive, so you start beating yourself up and telling yourself how you should be more responsible, how you should wake up early and be productive. But you don't appreciate yourself for all the other days that you woke up early and you were productive. So it's important for you to appreciate yourself, to be inspired and be more happy. The third self-care habit is skincare. Skincare isn't something that we pay much attention to, especially while growing up. And when I say skincare, I don't mean putting on a face mask once or twice a week. I mean taking care of your skin each and every day. A few things that you can do to take care of your skin each and every day is to wash your face twice a day, cleanse your skin with rose water, put on a moisturizer or sunscreen while going out, and remove all your makeup before you're going to sleep. Having a good skincare routine while growing up will ensure that you have healthy skin once you've grown older. The fourth self-care habit is to eat healthy. Eating healthy is super important, and I know that we all already know that. When you eat healthy food, it will ensure that your mind and the body are feeling at their best, unlike when you eat junk food, which will make you feel on the edge and irritated. While eating healthy is very vital for self-care and for the mind and the body, it's easier said than done, and getting rid of junk food is not an overnight task. So start replacing your junk food with healthier options. For example, if you really like eating chips, replace chips with popcorn, and a few months later, you can replace popcorn with fox nuts, otherwise known as Fool Makana. Make this transition over a few months to make it a long-term transition rather than a short-term transition where you'll go back to binge eating on junk food a few months later. The fifth self-care habit is to move our body. I understand that as college students or working women, we tend to move our bodies less, either because we have less time or because we use that as an excuse. When I was in high school, I used that as an excuse and didn't even exercise a few times every week. Additionally, I also ate a lot of junk food because of my early morning classes and my allergies. Needless to say, that didn't end well for me, and I ended up putting on a lot of unhealthy weight. So it's important for us to exercise a few times every week. And when I say exercise, I wouldn't ask you to run a few kilometers or go to the gym. All I would say is walk for about 20 to 30 minutes. Take the stairs whenever possible instead of the lift, and do a form of exercise that you love. For me, the form of exercise that I love is dancing, and so I started dancing for 15 to 20 minutes for at least 4 times a week. The sixth self-care habit is to start a journal. Journaling is a great way to get all the stressful thoughts out of your head and to put your mind and soul at ease. Your journal can also help you be a lot more productive. 5 questions that I like to ask myself when I'm journaling are: what happened today? What am I grateful for today? What is my most important task tomorrow? What is it that has been on my mind all day? And how do I feel today and why? The seventh self-care habit is to take breaks. It's easy to burn out when you're working all day, even if you feel at your productive best and are inspired to get a lot more work done. It's good to take a few minutes break every 1 hour, move away from your desk, drink some water, take a small walk, and then get back to work. As much as you feel it will disturb your workflow, trust me, it will only make you more efficient. The eighth self-care habit is to do something you love. Self-care means to take out time for yourself and to take care of your mind, body, and soul. Doing something you love will leave you refreshed and happier. This could be cleaning out your space, listening to a podcast, cooking, reading a book, or even watching something you love. Block out some time each day to do something you love so you can go back to your work or college the next day feeling just as inspired, productive, happy, and healthy. The ninth self care habit is to do absolutely nothing. Sometimes it's okay to not want to do anything, just stare at the wall or sleep in your bed. Take that time to reflect on how you feel, why you feel that way, and what you can do to make yourself feel better. And those are the 9 of the many self care habits out there that I think is important for us to develop as growing women. Self care is very important and it's best not to neglect it while growing up. I really hope that you found this video helpful, and if you did, do let me know in the comments below, and I'm going to be seeing you in the next video.